Hello everyone and welcome back to Turkish Spotlight Secrets, the channel where we move past the headlines and explore the real emotions, ambitions, and conflicts shaping Turkey's brightest stars. If you enjoy deep dive stories, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and tap join to help us keep uncovering the truths behind the glamour. Today we're tackling a long-standing mystery. Why can't Elçin Sangu and Gupse seem to get along? For years, whispers of creative tension and personal friction have followed these two acclaimed actresses. At last, Elçin has spoken, opening a window into the personality clashes, working style wars, and competing visions that have kept them at arm's length. Two very different stars. To understand the rift, you first need to understand the people. Elçin Sangu is celebrated for intense, emotionally layered performances. She approaches every scene like a scientist, breaking characters into psychological variables and insisting on multiple rehearsals to calibrate the smallest glance. Gupse, by contrast, is a whirlwind of spontaneity and improv-trained comedic force who believes magic happens when the director calls action and actors follow instinct. She'll throw away pre-planned blocking if she feels the moment demands a new beat. On a set where time equals money, that can revolutionize a scene or derail a schedule. To the origin of the rift. The first documented clash traces back 5 years to the ensemble dramedy Crossing Paths in an effort to boost ratings. Producers cast both women in intersecting story arcs. During table reads, witnesses recall Elçin asking precise questions about character backstories, while Gupse cracked jokes and urged everyone to save surprises for the camera. Initially, the contrast looked harmless: method versus instinct, structure versus play. But tension simmered when the script's climactic dinner scene required a delicate balance of tragedy and humor. Elçin pleaded for an extra rehearsal to nail the emotional beats. Gupse felt over-rehearsal would kill the spark. The director sided with Gupse to keep the production on schedule. When the episode aired, critics applauded Gupse's raw energy, yet noted Elçin appeared restrained, almost muted. Rumors claimed she was furious, though she publicly congratulated the cast. 3 behind closed doors. Crew members from that set now described 2 storms brewing in different corners. During lighting resets, Gupse riffed with camera operators, improvising alternate punchlines. Elçin retreated to her trailer, fine-tuning line delivery with an acting coach via Zoom. Small annoyances snowballed. Delayed call sheets, conflicting notes to wardrobe, and debates over who could suggest dialogue changes. A turning point came when Gupse rewrote a scene's final button, a comedic tag, intended for Elçin's character, and performed it on the first take without prior notice. The director loved it. Elçin did not. According to a sound tech, she asked for a reshoot and was told there wasn't time. A polite thank you marked the end of filming, but icy silence replaced previously cordial social media exchanges. For a second attempt, a bigger explosion. Fast forward 2 years. Streaming platform greenlit Sisters of the Storm, a high-budget thriller demanding dual leads. Despite reservations, executives believed pairing Elçin's dramatic gravitas with Gupse's unfiltered charisma would attract diverse audiences. Contracts were signed. Marketing teasers went live. Day 1 of rehearsal revealed unresolved tensions. Elçin requested in-depth character dossiers and private sessions with the dialect coach. Gupse emphasized finding chemistry in real time and pushed to run the whole script like an improv exercise. Neither approach was inherently wrong, yet they were fundamentally incompatible. Matters escalated during a night shoot in Bursa. A pivotal argument scene required Gupse to shout an unscripted insult. She delivered it brilliantly, but so unexpectedly that Elçin broke character, asking for a pause. Crew members say Gupse burst out laughing, misreading Elçin's request as playful banter. Elçin walked off set, returning only after the producer promised stricter adherence to agreed dialogue. By dawn, the director was rewriting shooting schedules to keep the actresses in separate blocks whenever possible. 3 weeks later, Gupse exited the project citing creative divergence. Official statements blame timing conflicts. Insiders confirm producers faced an ultimatum: recast One Star or hemorrhage days to arbitration. The platform chose to reshoot Gupse's scenes with another actor, costing an estimated $7 million. 5 Why speak out now? Until recently, both actresses avoided addressing the feud. Then came a podcast appearance where Elçin finally broke her silence, conceding, "Talent doesn't guarantee compatibility. Some actors believe art is chaos. I believe in precision. When ideologies clash, conflict is inevitable." She insisted there was no hatred, merely misaligned processes. But subtle phrases, ignored boundaries, undermined preparation, revealed deeper frustration. Within hours, social media pundits dissected every syllable, framing Elçin as a disciplined artisan and Gupse as a reckless wildcard. Fans of each actress leapt to defend their idol, spawning hashtags, #TeamCraft and #TeamInstinct. 6 Gupse's counterpoint. Gupse responded via Instagram Live, sipping coffee in a rehearsal studio. If spontaneity threatens your craft, maybe your craft needs a backup plan. She praised Elçin's intensity, yet accused unnamed colleagues of fetishizing control. She finished with a wink. "See you at the premiere," whichever premiere that is. 7 Industry fallout and future projects. Casting directors are now cautious. One streamer quietly removed a dual lead pitch featuring both names. Another network, however, sees opportunity. Rumors swirl of a reality show concept where rival acting teams compete to produce short films and art war designed to capitalize on divided fan bases. Meanwhile, Beres Ardikelkin's celebrated co-star from Kirilik Ajaka stepped in indirectly. Close friends say he encouraged Elçin to channel frustration into a one-woman stage play exploring creative clashes. Gupse, ever the multitasker, is finishing a mockumentary spoofing method acting culture. If art imitates life, audiences could soon witness dueling narratives on Turkish stages. 8 Can the rift heal? Entertainment history is full of foes turned friends when a blockbuster paycheck beckons. Yet insiders doubt a joint reprise unless a visionary director orchestrates strict boundaries, think separate rehearsal schedules, clear veto rights, and perhaps a mediator on set. Until then, each actress seems content to flourish in her lane. Elçin dominating high-stakes dramas. Gupse redefining Turkish comedy. Final thoughts? So, viewers whose creative philosophy speaks to you. Do you side with Elçin's precision or Gupse's spontaneity? And could it clash this intense ever transform into groundbreaking collaboration? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this behind the scenes, like the video, subscribe, and ring that bell for future spotlights on the real stories shaping Turkey's entertainment landscape. Thank you for watching Turkish Spotlight Secrets. Until next time, stay curious, stay respectful, and remember, conflict can crush art or create it. The outcome depends on the people holding the script. Goodbye.